What is up, guys? My name is Matt Stewart, and of course this is DIY bass fishing, and it is 3 a.m. It's a full moon, and I'm heading to Chickamauga to see if I can get on some monster bass with the Monsterbass box. Show us your bass. Snap a picture with your catch. Hashtag the better box. I would agree with that. Might put that in my tourney tag. Alright, so what we got? We got a chartreuse black or whatever with a orangish belly live target. That's a good one. That's a real good one. I've got a deep diver like this, and I've caught some pretty good fish with it. So I like this decal though. I'm gonna stick that in my tourney tag when I score fish. TRD ticklers, good. I like the TRD ticklers. I'll link the thing where Benjamin and Alex were catching them good. That's a offset worm hook. That's a good color. Spinnerbait. 10% off. Yay. Ooh, rattle trap. The actual Bill Lewis rattle trap. That's nice. These always catch. Doomsday. Oh, those look tasty. I know exactly what to put those on. And of course, some color changing baits. I like that. I do really like that. And then we got some finesse jigs to rig those on. Cool beans, y'all. Alright, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fish as much as we can out of just the box. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be fishing this these smart baits, these smart bait stick baits. I'm gonna wacky rig them with this. I believe this is an owner wacky hook, weedless. I really like Frenzy Baits' wacky ring because they have this little knob on them, and that's where your hook goes, like so. And then of course, owner's got a nice weed guard on that. Just looks like your standard 5-inch green pumpkin Senko, but it's a stick bait. So I'm gonna fish it weightless. Definitely doesn't have near the salt that Yakamoto does. Definitely has some good action in it. The cool thing about it is that it'll adjust its own color due to the temperature of the water. But I'll be fishing this on a rod I built, the MHX SJ 842, which is a 7-foot medium light drop shot rig. Start there, and if we start catching, we'll upgrade, or we'll change baits, and we'll continue our adventure. There's a good fish. Oh, wow. That's a really good fish. Really good fish. Too soon. Yeah, let's fix all of that. Was that not a little bit crazy? All right. Let's get out of here. Oh my goodness. Shoo! He's got some teeth. That kind of hurt. Look at that. Look at that. Right in the tongue. Look at that, guys. Is that not great? So I'd say wacky rigging these smart worms. It's a smart idea. Good Lord, this dude has some teeth on him though. I mean, some real teeth. Let's let him get a breath of air. That's a fairly good fish. So if you can already tell, it's starting to get a nice little red hue to it. So it's looking more pumpkin instead of green pumpkin. That fish has got some really gnarly teeth, by the way. And there he goes. That's one. Let's keep this rolling. But guys, just because I'm rigging it this way doesn't mean you have to. You know, strike out, do something different, explore, try your own type of stuff. You know, if it doesn't work for you, try something different. You know, you don't have to fish it just that way just because I am. All right, this is a medium mod, 7-foot medium mod that I built from the Mudhole Blake Madness sale. You just tell them what power, what length, what action you want, and then they go pick you one out of the pile and hand it to you. And this one was actually built from all recycled parts. So I took all these parts off of broken rods. So this is a tickler. We're gonna put that on a 1/8 ounce Z-Man Ned head with a weedless guard on it. And we're gonna put that tickler on there like so. I think this is gonna do really well. See that? But as you can tell, there are no markings on this rod because it didn't come with a serial number, it didn't come with a brand name, it didn't come with any specs. It's just a medium mod graphite blank. The rod with no name. I've got a couple of those actually. So y'all hear that static? Yeah, that's the transmission lines coming out of the Sequoia nuclear power plant. That's a lot of juice. Pretty crazy, huh? If y'all look and see, y'all see all these little bugs flying around, and they're all in the water as well. Those are mayflies. They've hatched. This is a good time to throw small little finesse baits or topwater, like said Ned rig, because fish will go ape over it. So let's see if I can pull me a little something out here. So the day's not over, but I've been jumping into my rain gear, jumping out of my rain gear, jumping back in and out, in and out, and paddling for cover quite a bit because of all the rain and lightning. We've had some awful storms through here. Now I'm throwing over this log. That's not exactly protocol with a Ned rig to throw around structure like that and cover, but sometimes you just gotta throw it in there. There's a fish. That's actually a good looking fish. There we go. Oh, he choked it. There we go. There's two. So 2 baits, 2 fish. They're about the same size, roughly. Now if I jump on one that's super big, I'll go get my hog trough. Oh, I got the hog trough over here.
Oh, Magoo, you've done it again.
I thought I forgot the hog trough. This is the Mud Hole Blank Madness Sail Blank. Heavy power mod fast action. I also rigged up the Rage Crawl on 2 different things. 1, a football head as a trailer, and 2, as a and 2 as a Texas rig. I did something a little special to my Texas rig though. I sneeled the hook and I pegged the weight, which I almost never do on a Texas rig. That's usually a pitching rig for me, a pitching or a flipping rig. That's a good fish. Meano, meano. What is it with me and catfish? Got him. Three. There he is. Boy, he got the hello knocked out of him at some point. But I promise you, it ain't slowing him down a bit. Alright. Well guys, I just wasn't able to close out the last few baits. 2 of the main ones that I wasn't able to really fish much were the spinnerbait and the Bill Lewis rattle trap. Both 2 quality baits that have produced for me in the past for this time of year multiple times. So I know these 2 baits are 2 quality lures. The Bill Lewis, the hooks are great, the split rings, its durability. I smashed this one into a bridge pylon and it came out just pristine. I love this color. This color is great. I haven't actually fished this one before, but it's a good solid color. And the Booyah spinnerbait, it's a good quality bait, good solid hook. And I love these brass willow leaves. And the skirt is awesome. This color is great for muddy water, springtime presentations for bedding bass. They'll come out and get it. And it's just an all-around good bait. Multiple presentations for this. 2 honorable mentions: the sea shad. We're gonna peg him like so, and then we're gonna wacky rig him across the back like so. Like that. Oh, that's a solid bait. They're looking at it. They're following it. And the square bill. Got me. But man, I had such a great time out at Chickamauga, regardless of all the extreme weather. Always a good place to go and fish. Box subscription I had before this was Lucky Tackle Box. So one thing I didn't really like about Lucky Tackle Box was that there was too much filler that I'd never heard of, never seen these bait companies. Come to find out later on that they own these companies, but those filler lures are very cheaply made, a lot of defects in them. They really didn't fish right, even for what I believe they were supposed to be. And I just really wasn't a fan. After probably about 2 or 3 boxes, I kind of got the feel of how it was going to be from then on out, and was just like, yeah, I'd rather save my money. But Monsterbass isn't like that. Like I said, they have people on the ground in each region that give feedback to Monsterbass so that they can make smart bait selections for each one of those regions for that time of year. So you're guaranteed that this is a producing lure. This lure will help you get hooked up with a bass. And of course, with this lineup of who they put in the box, you can't go wrong. These are all quality lures, and you saw my math from the beginning of the video. What you're paying for this box wouldn't pay for that bag of lures if you'd gone and bought them from the store. So you're coming out ahead just for buying the subscription. Now, I got this box for I believe this was the Father's Day special. So I'll use the Dad 1 or Dad 10 coupon code, whichever one it was, and I believe it knocked $9 off the price. But they're giving this stuff to you at a discounted rate, and they're doing part of the legwork for you, and you get a $10 coupon code in the box that you can put towards another box or another subscription or another piece of apparel or gear or whatever they're selling at the store. So the box is full of savings. So if you're not real sure about an area you're in, how to fish it, or if you're kind of iffy on lures, like you just have this one set lure and I'm never getting away from it, I urge you, check Monsterbass out, because the value's solid. You're going to get more bang for your buck. They do the legwork for you. Check out their YouTube videos for any of their content. They'll help you fish those lures, and it may help you break out of that 1 or 2 lure kind of cycle you're in, and help kind of push your boundaries and get you to try something different, like a swim bait or a chatterbait or spinner baits and lipless. You know, I like that they also put in the box a selection of different presentations, and a couple of those lure selections have multiple presentations, so you don't have to rig them just one way. They're not just a finesse lure, or they're not just a power fishing lure. Like the rattle trap, you can yo-yo it, you can run it like a crankbait, you can drag it, you can hop it, you can do a lot of different things. Same thing with the spinnerbait, the smart bomb. That one, same thing. You can fish it weightless, you can Texas rig it, you can wacky rig it, you can drop shot it, you can put it on a shaky head. It's like the fish all type lure. So with that type of diversity in that box, I have high hopes for the next one, and I just got my next one in the mail. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Kind of help me out and put what you want down there so I know what to put up there. All right, guys. Well, as always, tight lines, safe adventures. Y'all get out there, have some fun, get your arm broke, and talk to you later.